What's up guys, it's me again with another video for you, and as you can see, I'm kind of in my my daily work gear. Yes, I'm in the Air Force. As you can see, it says right here, boom, Air Force. And I think a lot of you guys knew I was in the military, but you weren't sure what branch, Army, blah, blah, blah. And I'm definitely not in the Army. I mean, clearly Air Force now, that's out of the bag. But I guess this video is gonna be mainly about like what it's like living in Korea as a military member. Kind of like the experiences I've had and stuff here, and like just a general synopsis, nothing too deep. If you guys have any specific questions you would like to know, go ahead and drop those in the comments down below. And before I get into this video, I'm gonna need you to do me a few things. Turn on your post notifications, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like and comment on the video, and in the comment section obviously drop some suggestions for future videos that you want to see me do. Now let's get straight into this. So I got here in Korea about a year ago. I'm not gonna be in Korea for too much longer. I think I only have a few months left, and I'm leaving. I'm gonna be out here going to Florida very soon. So I'm pretty excited about that, but I'm gonna miss Korea very dearly. But since I've been out here, man, it's been interesting. It's been interesting because how the local people perceive military members, it's very interesting. Okay, so there's some good things and some bad things about it. So the positives and stuff is obviously, like, you know, a lot of people have the cheesy, like, oh, man in uniform, we like that, and blah blah blah. So everybody really, like, they look up to a lot of the military members and stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, cool, like, we like you guys do some really cool things, blah blah blah. And they're welcoming to an extent, so they'll help us out with, you know, whatever we need and stuff, and vice versa. We're very, like, respectful and things of that nature. So there's a lot of that goes around, and I really enjoy my time here. It makes the time here very easy, and interacting with people once they realize you're military, like, oh cool, like blah blah blah, and it makes, like, the people are in the country more curious about what you do and stuff like that, and blah blah blah. And it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty fun and whatnot. And then, like, obviously, like, you know, going out to eat and stuff. Now I don't go out to eat in my uniform or anything, but I'll definitely, like, go out, and people when you move here, right? So if you move here as a military member, people are gonna either assume you're one of two things off the bat. You're either a military member or you're a college student. So there's a lot of, like, you know, international exchange programs here in Korea, and a lot of, like, college kids are out here. So you know, when you go out and stuff, and you, like, you know, bump into different people and stuff like that, obviously most of the people you're going to see are Korean, but when you see American people, they're either going to be, well, not even American people, but people who aren't even Korean. They can be, like, you know, from every walk of life and stuff like that. They can either be you know, US military or some sort of form of military out there, or they could be you know, the fucking regular they could just be regular you know, people from college and stuff like that, just visiting for, you know, a foreign exchange program. So that's one big thing. So I definitely found that pretty interesting, for sure. Now there's also, let me see, I guess there are some benefits as well. Like, I mean, just like in the States, if, you know, as a military member, when you go out to do certain activities, you would have discounts and everything. They also have discounts for military members as well here. If you can prove, like, that you're a military member by showing your ID and stuff, then obviously a lot of those things are discounted to you, and, you know, at a really reduced rate. So it's pretty cool, because a lot of things out here in Korea are already a lot cheaper than the States in most cases, because the exchange rate is definitely different. I think it's like I think the US dollar translated into is worth, like, $1 is worth like 1200 won, and that's the currency in Korea. So that's, like, currently what's going on. Now there are some negatives as well, I'm not gonna lie. So while, you know, at the end of the day we are military, so there are some people that are very against that, because, I mean, there's planes and stuff that fly around all the time. I mean, if you live in Korea, you're gonna hear planes all over the place. So people are, like, you know, complain about the noise and stuff, and people want, like, more peace and stuff. It's not like we do anything bad to anybody. I don't think we do anything bad at all. But people definitely aren't as welcoming. There's some people that don't really feel as like comfortable around it, so they express themselves in whatever way they feel like comfortable. So I guess like there sometimes have been protests and stuff outside of like various bases and stuff here, and I don't know, like it's people expressing their opinions and stuff like that. They're not being threatening. They're just like, hey, listen, like you gotta go, blah blah blah. So it's nuts. It's definitely nuts. But then I guess there's, and with that too, like I guess I did mention in another video, my previous video, that some people are not very welcoming to foreigners, and you know, I think that's one of the biggest reasons too. You know, people like like a lot of the Korean people like see us and stuff, and they're like, damn, like, you know, I guess they're military and blah blah blah. But I'm gonna get into why, because I do know that. No, it's not like, so I'm Air Force and stuff, and like there's, you know, like there's a bunch of other branches, I guess, of the Department of Defense. So I guess there's like people who have messed up and kind of given a bad reputation to a lot of the service members, unfortunately. A lot of like international incidents, I guess, people just being like belligerent when they're drunk and stuff like that, and scaring people in the country, and then it kind of gives a bad look to everybody as a military. Like, I know I've never done anything wrong here, and I know a lot of people that haven't done anything wrong here, but you know, once you know the saying, it only takes one bad apple to spoil the whole bunch. So people, they see one thing and then they're like, fuck, like everybody's pretty much like this. So I know that like people have complained a lot about you know, some Army instances too, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I've heard more instances about Army than anything going around. Like, dang, like, you know, there's, you know, a lot of craziness going on. Not now, but I guess in the past, like there were some incidences that popped up that were like pretty reckless. People were just basically getting belligerent. It all ties to people being drunk and stuff, and then doing things they really shouldn't be doing. And then honestly, like, it just doesn't add to a really positive outlook to the people that actually live here. And then it kind of generates a sense of unwelcomeness, I guess, if that's even a word. But yeah, like that's it. So some of it is generated, like a lot of it was generated by previous people that were here to generate that kind of stigma. But then on top of that too, like it's interesting, you know. You get some funny looks sometimes and stuff too, because people are fascinated. Like, I definitely remember working with a few guys that were doing construction work and stuff, and they were like just very curious and stuff. They're like, wow, like, do you work out a lot? Like, you know, you guys are really big and blah blah blah. Because I know, I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but the Korean soldiers and stuff like that, like everybody in Korea has to serve a minimum of 2 years. If you want to be a resident of Korea, like, and actually live here, you have to serve 2 years in the Korean military. So that's like, you know, everybody does it. I mean, like, they don't get paid very much either. I think it's like $100 a month or something, and it says they hardly get paid anything, and they're basically restricted to the base. Like, they basically stay here. They can't really leave too much. Like, I mean, and like they're like basically like, it's like basic training for them, but like for the entire length of 2 years. So that's what it's been described like to me. But yeah, like it's been very interesting. There's a lot of stuff that goes on and stuff that I've enjoyed since I've been here. Honestly, I'm glad I joined and stuff. I got to travel the world and share my experiences with you guys, and see new countries and explore new outlooks and meet new friends and all that fun jazz. And I really enjoy what I do, honestly, guys. Like, it's amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I know I probably didn't touch on every little thing that you guys might have wanted to know or learn or something in this video about this, but if you guys have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you next time. Peace.
Drop it.